there guys, it is Sincerely here and welcome back to the channel. So today I am back with another video for you all, and today I am back with a speed build. And today we're not just making any ordinary speed build, today I am actually doing a speed build for my save file, which I really have not worked on my save file. So this is really exciting stuff for me, just doing this little build for my save file, and I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. This build is definitely Mississippi inspired because we are in Willow Creek and there is a steamboat in Willow Creek, so I just kind of got a little inspired and I was like, yeah, that's what we're gonna go for the vibe. And that's probably gonna be most of the houses in Willow Creek are gonna be pretty inspired by that idea of steamboats and Willow Creek and just Mississippi vibe. I don't know, just the whole vibe. I think it's really, I love, it's so pretty. I mean, like, honestly. So yeah, and I have an idea. So I have like a couple ideas for like Willow Creek that I want to make for the builds, and I'm just super excited about it, and I'm just like, I can't wait to share it with you guys. So that will probably be coming soon, hopefully. But I did announce that I was making a save file back in like March, and it is now July, so it's been a couple months since I technically told you guys about my save file. So I guess, you know, here we are making like our first couple of builds in it, and so it's been kind of a little while since I like actually kind of have worked on the save file. I worked on it in my last speed build, which was in the eco lifestyle world. I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but that was the last build I worked on for my save file, and this is like kind of my fourth build for the save file. I did 2 apartments for the save file, and this is a house for the save file. So just super excited about it. It's gonna be super exciting, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I honestly don't know really like kind of what the vibe. I just guess I want to kind of remodel in a sense The Sims 4 and what I imagine to be put in the worlds now that we have all the packs, or now that we have the majority of a lot of the packs in The Sims 4. I guess I just really want to revamp The Sims 4 and add things to certain towns that were not in the towns before. Like, I imagine in Willow Creek, like there's a cafe or something like that from Get Together, or I don't know, just different things. So I'm really excited about that. And like the one world that I'm like confused about how I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna make it into a shopping center or something like that, is the world that came with Get Together, Magnolia Promenade. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with that world right now, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And I'm excited because I have like a couple special speed builds that I'm gonna do for this whole deal. One of them is going to be, they're like some generic lots that I'm gonna put because obviously we don't have them in The Sims 4. Like, one of them I'm gonna do like doing a laundromat for this game, which I'm super excited about. That's gonna be going in Willow Creek, I think. And I already planned it all out. I had a lot of fun actually. I screenshotted Willow Creek, and then I put it in Photoshop so that I could type out like what I wanted in each different lot in Willow Creek. So each world, and I visited each lot, so I was like trying to see what would fit best in each lot. And like some of the lots are the similar that I'm gonna be keeping up in Willow Creek. Like the park is probably gonna be the same as it is in game. So you know, it's just gonna be an interesting thing. We'll figure it out as things go along. But as for this speed build, this may be a little bit different when you see it in game or when you download the save file, just because I think that I have some like things that I don't think would particularly fit in like in a Mississippi inspired place. Like, I don't know if the roofing would be that dark color. I'm not sure exactly. So there's just some things that I feel like I need to like fix to make the house a little bit more Mississippi vibe. But I did get inspired for one of my builds, which I'm super excited about for the future, and which you guys will probably see. I haven't built it actually yet, but I have this whole idea in my mind what it's gonna look like, and it kind of got inspired by Tommy Lynn, who is a fellow YouTuber, and she is a super cool person. She is actually making a Disney save file right now, so if you don't know who she is, go check her out, because like literally I got obsessed with her the other day ago, and I have not stopped watching her videos. So go ahead and check her out. She just oh my gosh, I can't word. She just did a tour of her Willow Creek world that she just finished, and that is inspired by Beauty and the Beast and Princess and the Frog and the Rescuers. So it's really cool. It's a Disney inspired save, and I just thought that was a super cool thing to do. I don't know. I just love that. I think it's super pretty, and it's just like, oh my god, I want that. I want that in my world. So yeah, you guys should go follow her. Her name is Tommy with an I and Lynn, Lyn, so you can go check her out if you want to. She's a really cool person, and she just started building in the world for the eco lifestyle world, and she built the Walt Disney house for Walt Disney and his wife, and I thought that was super cool. It's super cool because like I didn't even know about this. Like I like have been to Disneyland and I'm like a Disney fanatic, and I didn't even know that like, so basically apparently Walt Disney and his wife lived in this home in Disney World where it was like a fire station, and I just thought that was super cool. So if you want to go check her out and check out that video, like literally so freaking cool. I'm obsessed. So yeah, but anyways, that is pretty much it for like what I have to say about this build. I feel like I'm missing something when I'm saying about this build, but I don't know. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Also, this build is built for a teenager and her parents, so that is what you'll get out of this build. It's a really cute family, and I only built so far I only created the teenager thus far, so I haven't created any of the other Sims, but you know, you'll see that when it's all done. So yeah, but so she lives with her parents, and it's just a really cute family, and I don't know, I just love it a lot. So I forget her name. I don't know, she's just a cute little Sim. But yeah, I imagine she's like really into soccer and everything, and she's really excited about college and like all of that vibe. So like that's who I imagine living in the teenager's bedroom. So yeah, you can check it out, and yeah, I mean, I feel like anyone could really live in the extra bedroom. But yeah, I literally, when I was building her bedroom, I just got inspired by a rug that I found in The Sims 4, and I had never used the rug before, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this rug, I gotta use it. So I was like, I'm gonna use this rug, and then I got inspired for her whole room just based off the rug, so you'll see that. But anyways, so yeah, that is basically it. Also, I was wondering, if you live in Mississippi, if anyone lives in Mississippi, tell me if this is true or not. Like, do people actually have have pools in their backyards? Because like I can't imagine. Like, I don't know if they would or not. Like because like I feel like, isn't it like hurricane season over there and stuff like that? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like I don't know, I feel like they wouldn't really have pools, but maybe they would. I can't imagine. Like in Colorado, when I lived in Colorado, people didn't really have pools because it wasn't really a hot place to live. I mean, it was in the summer, but like I don't know, I can't really imagine them having pools. But anyways, this house has a pool, so, you know, that's great and all. That sounded like that was like not so good, but no, it's great. It's awesome. It's awesome. But anyways, so also I wanted to mention that like literally when I was building this build, I was just kept thinking about one of these builds that I want to do for this save file in Willow Creek, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I don't want to give it away until I actually build it, but oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so freaking excited, and I kept thinking about Mark Twain, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so good, because literally I am obsessed with like books, not all books, like some books not so much, but like I am inspired. I love Mark Twain, and I just think that he's such a creative writer and just all these things, and so I kept thinking about Mark Twain as I was building this, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mississippi and all of that stuff, and like steamboats and all of these things. So I'm just like super excited about that. So I don't know, if you guys are into Mark Twain, let me know, because like chill vibey. But yeah, anyways, how are you guys? I know it has been a minute since we talked, and I actually like took a little bit of a break for a couple days because I just was kind of like all over the place a little bit. So I think I'm going to release this video on August 1st, and it is the 31st right now, so that will be tomorrow, and that is not usually a day that I upload. I don't normally upload on Saturdays, but I think I might be, just because I did not get a video out at all this week, and I am feeling a little bit guilty about that, which is stupid because I shouldn't feel guilty about not uploading because it's my channel, but here we are feeling guilty. But anyways, so I'm probably going to release this video tomorrow or on Sunday, but I guess we'll see. It depends if I'm able to get a video out, but I have been in a bit of a stump. If you guys are a slump, A slump, that's a word. Stump. Oh my god. No, I've been in a bit of a slump recently. Just like kind of like not able to record. I just don't feel in the mood to record, and every time I record I feel like I know I'm being super perfectionist about it, but like every time I go to record a voiceover or record like a let's play or whatever, something that uses my voice, I always feel super like, I don't know, I just feel awkward, and I don't know why I'm feeling awkward, because like I like doing this and I've always really liked doing this, so I'm kind of confused about why I'm feeling this way, and I'm kind of frustrated that I'm feeling this way. That's why I haven't been uploading, is just because I've like been like really like not, I've been in the mood to record. It's just like, I don't know what it is. I just like feel awkward every time I record. So I honestly don't really know what's up with that. So I'm sorry about that. It's bothering me too. So I'm sorry about that. But anyways, so I'm sorry if I feel awkward right now. I'm trying my best to be not awkward. But she's still happening. She's still awkward. But we'll try our best not to be. So now that I mentioned that I feel awkward, now it feels even more awkward. Like, don't you just love that? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well then, and also not to mention why I have been feeling so out of place is, I live in California, and recently there was, an earthquake. 4 earthquakes in one night. And literally, I do not even live close to the ocean, but like there's still earthquakes, and it's so scary when they happen. So that has been what's been going on in my household, is we had 4 earthquakes in one night, and it was super scary. And I literally was just laying in bed, and then all of a sudden, like, I was up. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is how messed up my sleep schedule is. But I was up at like 4 in the morning, and I was just, chilling in my bed, doing my thing, watching TikToks. And then what happens is there's an earthquake. Like, literally, it's an earthquake. And then everything's fine, everything's chill. And then a couple hours go by, and another earthquake happens. And at this point, I'm really freaked out, and I'm just like, what's happening? Why is there so many earthquakes? And so I was really freaked out. Like, to be honest, I was super freaked out, and I was just like, I don't want to sleep in my bed anymore. So I like actually went in my parents' bedroom and slept in there, and I was like super scared. So like, that's how lame it is. I'm just a lame little bean. But yeah, I was super scared, and I'm still really paranoid. Every time I feel like I feel something, like every time like something like the furniture like creaks or shakes or like something like that, I always get super freaked out now, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, literally, it's so weird, because the last earthquake that I felt that was like a big earthquake was last year. It was last year on July 4th and July 5th. There was 2 earthquakes like in a row, and it's just because there's aftershocks and that kind of thing. So that's kind of the annoying thing, is that like you feel aftershocks. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's annoying because you feel aftershocks, and like it's ugh, I don't like it. So it was just really annoying, and I guess it was just really scary. So the last time I felt an earthquake before this, which was actually the first earthquake I felt since moving to California, and it was last year on July 4th, and it was like 6 in the morning, and it was super early, and it was just like, it was really scary, because all of a sudden I was just laying in bed, and I was like half awake, and I don't even know why I was half awake, because like I don't wake up at 6 in the morning, like who is she? But I was awake for some reason, and it was 6 in the morning, and all of a sudden there was an earthquake, and it was like, I didn't think it was an earthquake. I was just like, oh, that's my bed shaking, and then lo and behold, it's an earthquake. So that was just lovely. That was a lot of fun. And then the day after that, on July 5th of last year, there was another earthquake, and that one was scary, because I was actually planning to go with my friend to a con. I don't know what con, I think it was Anime Con. We were planning to go to Anime Con, and it was on July 5th, and I was like, we were planning on doing this, and I was gonna sleep over at her house the night before, and then like the earthquake happened, and I was upstairs with my mom, and my bed is a 4-poster bed, so like you can see that it's moving. Like, it clearly looks like it's moving. And the earthquake last year, when it happened, it was like a rolling earthquake. Like, it was really scary, and it went on for like a good minute. So that was scary. That was last year. And then this earthquake, the earthquakes that happened yesterday, was really scary, because I was just in bed, and I was just lying there, and I was awake at 4 in the morning, and then all of a sudden, boom, earthquake, and it was so scary, and it was just like, I don't like this. So don't earthquake. Like, we don't like her. She's not cute. I'm sorry, Earthquake. I don't mean to offend you, but like, no. Um, but like, seriously, it was so scary. I was freaked out. I was so freaking freaked out. But yeah, my sleep schedule has gotten even more messed up because of the earthquake. I literally was up at 4 in the morning, and then I got so freaked out that I stayed up until 6 in the morning, and that's when the next earthquake happened. And then I was like, oh, I just might as well stay up until, you know, the rest of the day. And so I was up from 6 a.m. and then I stayed up for a long while, and I was just up and just chilling, just vibing. And then I finally went back to sleep at 12 p.m. and that was just ridiculous. Like, literally, I was up all night and into the morning or into the day. It was freaking ridiculous. So don't stay up and watch TikToks. That's my number one thing that I'm telling you right now, is do not stay up and watch TikToks, because let me tell you, it is not fun. But you know, it kind of is in a sense, because you get to watch funny TikToks, but like, you know, it's fine. But like, literally, I was on my phone, like, okay, normally my phone, like, you know how they have like the like thing on Apple, I don't know if they have this on Androids, but on Apple phones, they have this thing that shows like how long you've been on your phone for during the day. And I was on my phone for 9 hours yesterday. Literally, like, how, oh my gosh, literally so freaking ridiculous. No offense to anyone that, like, you know, is on their phone that long, but like, literally, that is not like me. Like, why was I up so long? I was on my phone so long. But on the bright side, I got to watch Onward, the new movie, which is not so new anymore. It actually came out in March. It came out in March. So I finally got to watch that movie on Disney Plus, and that was a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen that movie, it's a really cute movie. And I don't know why, I just love all the magicalness, and obviously I do, because I'm a unicorn fanatic. But the one thing that I do have to say they got wrong, as from a unicorn fanatic, is that unicorns do not have wings. So just saying, they can fly without wings. No, I'm making that up. I don't even know if that's a thing. But I say my definition of a unicorn is it does not have wings, only it has a horn. I don't know, maybe that's not true. But yeah, I always think about the Sims 4 or the Sims 3 unicorns. I loved those things, were so freaking cool. Like, if you had the Sims 3 and you played with the Sims 3 and you had unicorns, those were the thing. Those were like super cool, super awesome, like literally my favorite thing ever. So, you know, just amazing. So yeah, and it was super cool, because like, also with the unicorns, they had like a rainbow thing, or like, it was like sparkles that flew behind them when they ran. It was super cool. But that was from the Sims 3. But anyways, so now we are working on the upstairs area and just working on the little office area out here. I feel like I always forget to like put a little office area in my houses, so this area has a little office. If you need a little office in your life, this is for you. But yeah, so anyways, so I was actually, during this, while I was while I was making the speed build, I was actually listening to Taylor Swift's new album, which if you have not listened to her new album, like, honestly, it is glorious. It is amazing. I love it a lot. You know, it's funny, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with, like, pop music. I don't know, I like pop music, but also I think that it can get kind of, I don't know, it can kind of get repetitive. I don't know, is that just me? I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone who likes pop music, but like, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes it can get a little much sometimes, and it's just kind of like on repeat. So I don't know, it's just that. But her album is glorious. I love it a lot. And I'm really into like a lot of indie music. That is kind of like the vibe that I chill with. I like indie music. That is kind of like what I listen to. But her music was a lot, it was weird. It was like a mix between, I would say, like, definitely folk and pop, which is an interesting take, and I think it's super cool because I love folk music too. I think it's super pretty music, and I just think it's super cool. And my favorite song from her album, if you were wondering, which you were probably not wondering, my favorite song from her album is August. I love that song a lot, and I just think it's a really pretty song. And I don't even, the funny thing is, when I listen to music, I don't even really listen to the lyrics. I just listen to like the beat of the music and just see if I like the beat, and that's really where it's at. And I just really like the beat of that song, and it was just really pretty and just glorious. So if you haven't listened to her album, highly recommend. It's very beautiful, very pretty, and it just definitely encapsulates, is that the right word? Encompasses, I don't know, one of those words, but it definitely like encompasses like a new kind of version of Taylor Swift. I don't know. I think it's interesting because like she's gone through so many versions of herself. Like she kind of went through that like rebellious stage, I would say, when she kind of had her was it Reputation album? Gosh, I'm not, I don't know. But the one with the snakes, I don't know. The one where it's like the old Taylor Swift is dead. That one, that album, I feel like went through like a different phase kind of thing, and then like with this album, like it's definitely more of a whimsical kind of take on things. I don't know, at least that's what I perceive from it. And her last album, Lover, was just definitely like a poppy song, and I just think it was really, I don't know, it was there. It was chill. It was good. So yeah, if you haven't listened to it, listen to it. And also other music. What else have I been listening to? Also, I've been really listening to Emma Blackery, which I think I mentioned her before on my channel, but if you have not listened to her music before, you gotta listen. You gotta take a listen. I love her music a lot. She released an album, I think it was last year, and it's called Villains, and that was a really good album. I loved it a lot, and she recently released an LP, or not an LP, oh my god. She released an EP, and that was like a couple months ago, like May, I think, and so that was recently released, and one of her songs was Wolves. That was a really good song. And I forget the name of the EP, but it was something like that. But if you have not listened to her music, she is a really cute person, and actually she actually has a YouTube channel, and she's been doing a lot of Sims content on her YouTube channel recently. So if you haven't checked her out, like check her out. She's a pretty darn cool person. So I love her a lot. So go take a listen to her music. And those are like some people that I've been listening to. I was obsessed with Foster the People for a really long time. And I was also really obsessed with Mr. Wives for a really long time, which if you have not listened to either of them, take a listen, because she's cute. Lots of good things. So if you have not listened to those things, definitely take a listen. But yeah, so anyways, we are kind of coming to the end of the build. We are currently working on the master bedroom in here, and the master bedroom is definitely a plain kind of bedroom, but I didn't really know what kind of personality to go for a master bedroom. You know, I feel like if it's like a single sim who lives in in a master bedroom, like if it's a single parent living in the master bedroom, I feel like there's more room to make it personalized. But when two parents share a bedroom, I would say that it's less that you personalize it. I don't know, I feel like that's at least what I feel. And maybe you can personalize like the bedside tables or something like that, but I don't really feel like it's harder to personalize a room when when two people live in a room. Is that just me? I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like I feel like it's harder to personalize something when it's like two people living in a room together. I don't know, you know, I feel like with at least my parents, their room is just kind of like plain, kind of, I don't know, it's not very like personalized, whereas my room is like super glittery and fun and unicorny. So yeah, I don't know, I guess it just all depends, and I'm sure it depends on from person to person, but I kind of went with a pretty like neat kind of plain kind of vibe for the parents. Very what's the word, just plain. I don't know. Beige. Anyways, guys, so we are coming to the end of this build, so I hope you all have a magical day, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.